Hi guys, new feature update today, which I'm pretty excited to announce. The good news is you can actually now have beer in your meal plan. So I know that sounds a bit weird, but what this new feature is we've created a My Recipes tab where you can add your own local recipes. And so we've done this because you might have clients, or if you're using this for personal use, you might like a beer or a wine, or your coffee or something every day. And so these are items that we know most people enjoy, and they can be part of a good healthy meal plan, still in moderation. But it's not something we can put into the community recipes because they'll show up as a recommendation, which might seem a bit weird. So so what we've done is create a My Recipes tab, and these are recipes that you can add that are just local to your account. So now everyone can add recipes, whether you are a dietitian whose recipes go into the community recipes for everyone else, or you're using this for personal use, or you're a personal trainer, or a naturopath, nutritionist, whatever. You can add recipes to the My Recipes tab, and then you can access them to add to your meal plan. So let me give you a bit of a demo of what it looks like. Let me move that. So yeah, what we've got here is the My Recipes tab. This is a dietitian login. Okay, so for everyone that isn't a dietitian, you won't have the recipes tab, but you'll have My Recipes meal plan subscription profile or marketplace. Personal use might be slightly different. You'll have a goals tab in there as well. But for the My Recipes tab, this is where you can add those recipes that, like I said, they're unlikely to show up as a community recipe, but they're something that you can then add to a meal plan. Now, to add one, all you need to do is give it a name. So let's just say, let's go white wine, and I might not have a glass of white wine. No, let me change that because I don't have it. Let's go latte. And then I can add a coffee, and I've got plenty of those photos. And it might be a snack. And then all you need to do is find latte here. You just type in the word latte. Could be flat white latte, very similar. It could be on skim soy, reduced fat soy. I'm just going to go full fat there. Medium, extra large, small. You might have a different measure altogether. So we might say medium, and you just hit 1, and then you hit the little plus sign, and then that's all you need to do. You then just add to My Recipes. Now, if this is a recipe that you're giving direction on, then you would actually add steps. So you would say, pour shot of coffee. But given that this might be one that they're purchasing, you wouldn't actually need to do this. But in the instance where you're creating a recipe that might need steps, then this is how you do it here through the method. Each method, you just hit that plus, and that will add another one. I'm just going to delete them for the moment. Once you finish, just do add to My Recipe, and it will show up in the My Recipes tab in a moment. And you can see over here, there's My Recipes, and there's the latte that I've added. The image is there. And then to use it, okay, so if I go to the Meal Plan tab, I'll just wait for that to load. So if I'll just go to one that I was testing earlier rather than going through the whole thing. So yeah, you'll generate up a meal plan as you would normally, using the energy calculator, using whatever filters you need, like nutrition tags, meal tags, or excluded ingredients. Hit the auto generate. That will spin up a meal plan that uses only the dietitian created community recipes. However, you've got the ability to edit and add your own. So if there's things that you don't want, and you've got a recipe there that would suit, you just delete whatever you want, go into find a meal, and you'll see at the top here, there's all recipes and My Recipes. Okay, so you go to the My Recipes tab. Now, what you need to consider is show all recipes, because it will only show you the recipes within a certain calorie range. So you need to firstly show all recipes. Sometimes you might need to change the nutrition tags and meal tags, because if I was to, hide some of these, for example, like if I was saying I wanted low carb, then the mid-strength beer is the only one that's going to qualify for that. If I wanted, let's go high protein, it won't show any at all. So you might just have to clear the tags that you've got selected to show you all my recipes. And then when you're happy with it, you just hit select, and that adds it, and it adds everything to the shopping list. Obviously, beer won't go to the shopping list. We've kept that off. You just got to remember to buy that yourself. But everything else will add to the shopping list for you to make sure you've got all the ingredients for those recipes as well. And then you're good to go. So that is the My Recipes tab. So hopefully that will be a big feature for everyone. We've done quite a bit of testing on this one, so hopefully it's bug-free. All the nutrition information is adding up. It's adding to the shopping list, and yeah, it's something that's been requested for some time, and we've finally been able to build it. There's a further iteration that's coming to this as well. So what we're going to add is the ability to edit an existing recipe that's on there, so a community recipe. So this might be a dietitian created recipe, and you might want to change 1 or 2 ingredients out of it just to suit your clientele or to suit yourself. You can edit that. It will go into the My Recipes tab, and then it will go back to the original dietitian who created it. If they approve it, it becomes one of theirs, which is only fair given that they built most of it, but you'll still be able to access it, which is great. All right, guys, any questions, like always, let me know. Thanks.